Bit of that smoke hang out down south of us because of the trajectory of our current weather system that we're seeing. Temperatures today are hot in the upper 90s in Boise, mid 80s there in the Long Valley area. Now the conditions we need to make a fire are hot weather, dry conditions, and wind. And we're also seeing a little bit of wind going on right now in the Treasure Valley south of us in Owyhee County, but also in the Central Mountains. And part of that is due to this monsoon weather pattern that's pushing up northwest and bringing some precipitation, that wind, and then lightning, of course. That Four Corners fire was started by lightning, so with this current system, we could see a little bit more fire starts happening. Tomorrow, we're not going to see any precipitation in the Treasure Valley. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 90s, and then Sunday, we could break a record with that 101 degrees high temperature we might hit.
West Ada schools will be back in session next week, and new this year, 6 student resource officers designated specifically to the district's elementary schools. The City of Meridian approved the funding this week for those new positions. 4 of the new officers have already undergone training and will start next week. 2 additional SROs will begin after winter break as the city's partnership with the police department prioritizes student safety. But above all else, officers tell us they're focused on strengthening their connection with students and staff.
You know, everyone kind of has their perception of what law enforcement or what SROs are, and a lot of that is maybe knocking those barriers down and just showing them, hey, I'm just a normal person just like you, but I'm also here, you know, as a policeman to help out if needed.
We were there last week as student resource officers with West Ada and Nampa completed active shooter training, learning current best practices on how to clear hallways, evacuate students, and breach classrooms. Each of West Ada's new officers will rotate between a handful of elementary schools throughout the week. If you'd like to read more about our previous reporting, including how local firefighters are training for the start of the school year, just head to our website, idahonews6.com.
As kids head back to school across southern Idaho, drivers will need to pay extra attention on the roads. Be sure to slow down in school zones and stop for people in crosswalks. Boise police officers will be out and about enforcing those laws. Speeding in a school zone will cost you more than $100 when it's all said and done. Also, keep an eye out for school buses and obey their stop signs when activated. Holy cannoli, it's a taste of Sicily made to order.
In this week's Made in Idaho, our Kristen Scovira introduces us to a man who brings the taste of his travels to the Treasure Valley.
If you ever see this guy rolling by, you should probably follow him.
Then you can eat a cannoli and not feel guilty about it.
And once you catch up to the Tony Cannoli cart, it's time to order.
Get the crunchiness of the shell and the creaminess of the ricotta.
Before you ask, yes, Tony is his real name.
Maybe I'll come out just a little bit.
So the cannoli part is made up.
Oh my gosh, your little license plate.
But everything else about Tony Kuguru is authentic.
I was brought up in an Italian-American family. My grandparents and dad immigrated from Sicily.
Originally from Illinois, he says good food and family are in his blood.
So I was brought up in a pizza shop.
Looking to keep the family tradition going, he decided to head out on his own.
In 2017, I decided to buy a one-way ticket to Sicily. I spent the better part of a year in Italy. I milked cows, I made cheese.
Tony spent time exploring his roots.
So I picked olives, I picked grapes, ate a lot of food, I ate a lot of cannolis.
Eating the cannolis inspired him to make his own.
It's fried pastry dough stuffed with cream filling made out of ricotta.
Tony and his wife Emma moved to Boise a few months ago, continuing the family tradition.
Uprooting everything that we knew from Illinois and bringing it out to Idaho has taken a lot of the same motives that we saw in his grandparents.
Now they focus on presenting the best possible product with both locally sourced and Italian ingredients.
Gaston's Bakery, their flour to make our handmade cannoli shells. We're also importing our ricotta from Sicily.
So if you want a taste of Sicily in the Treasure Valley, roll on up to the Tony Cannoli and feel like family.
For Idaho News 6, I'm Kristen Scovira.
The Western Idaho Fair kicked off today, back for its 125th year in the Treasure Valley. Over the weekend, attendees can also expect comedians, hypnotists, and firework drone show, extreme motorsports show, and a dance competition, as well as classic fair food and carnival rides.
Because it's at the end of the year, kind of end of the summer, kind of a big party that we put on. Again, I go back to this as our 125th anniversary, and people have been supporting us for those many years, and so we really offer something for everybody to come out and have a good time.
And don't forget about the concerts this year. Fans can enjoy names like Ja Rule, Ashanti, Pat Benatar, and the Stone Temple Pilots. You can find the full schedule at their website. Still ahead, there's a lot going on in the Treasure Valley tonight, from the Idaho State Fair to the Caldwell Night Rodeo. After the break, we head out to see what makes the CNR one of the best rodeos in the country.
Get the latest from Idaho News 6 anytime. We'll be right back. This is Idaho News 6.
The Caldwell Night Rodeo brings an estimated impact of $10 to $12 million for the community, and this year the CNR sold out every show except Tuesday, as this rodeo carries on the tradition of Western culture.
Outdoor reporter Steve Dent has more on what makes the rodeo special and how it lives up to its motto, where the cowboys are the stars.
On one side, you have the Rowdies, and on the other side of the arena, you have the Civvies. But when those cowboys and cowgirls come flying out of the chutes, everybody goes wild.
We can't hear you! The Rowdies are the crowd, the section that they don't mind having the sun in their faces, and they're rowdy, but don't make a mistake. The Civvies are up for the challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Caldwell Night Rodeo 2021.
The Caldwell Night Rodeo ranks in the top 5 of outdoor rodeos in the country, but it also marks one of the last chances to qualify for the National Finals Rodeo in Vegas, which means
this is Money Mayfield.
This event draws the best of the best.
It's very important for them, as much as it is important for us, for them to be here. We provide the best stock in the business with Powder River Rodeo. They bring the best bulls, the best bucking horses in the business. So cannot say enough about this, the Rowdies and the Civvies. They bring the energy to the arena, and that feeds our cowboys.
This nonprofit rodeo also raises money for the community. Local service groups run concession stands, so even money from the food goes back into the community, and every night has a theme, like the Man Up Crusade fighting against domestic violence. They raise money for breast cancer awareness, veterans organizations, and helping the next generation carry on the tradition through scholarships. And then it all comes to a head on Saturday night. And that's when champions are born.
This is one of the best rodeos we go to all year. Love coming here. It's awesome. Add this to my resume as a win, and look forward to coming back next year.
This is a stud matched up with a stallion.
With the Broncs and the Bulls, the roping and the riding, the cowboys and cowgirls are the stars of the show in this tradition that's been going strong for 98 years, helping preserve the Western way of life here in Idaho.
On behalf of the Caldwell Night Rodeo Board, thank you for the volunteers, and especially our Caldwell Night Rodeo fans. These people are amazing. Thank you very much. Cannot say enough thank you to those people.
Steve Dent, Idaho News 6.
More than 500 volunteers helped make the Caldwell Night Rodeo happen, and we will be there on Saturday night to see who conquers the arena as the Rowdies and the Civvies go crazy in Caldwell.
We're continuing to feel the impacts of that monsoon weather hitting Idaho. We're going to give you those details coming up on this system that's bringing showers to Idaho today.
This is Geneva Zoltek with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
We really are seeing the impact of that weather maker heading through Sun Valley, bringing lots of cloud cover, a little bit of precipitation throughout the day. That's set to continue over the next couple of days because of the pattern of this monsoon weather that we have been seeing here in Idaho, but it's really hitting our west coast this time of year. Not West Coast, but our western states. So we're seeing that really hit Utah. We're really seeing that hit Nevada, and some of it is trickling up into our neck of the woods. So we're definitely seeing some impact from that. Lots of showers and thunderstorms happening in Owyhee County. Along the stretch of I-84, we're seeing that cloud cover in the central mountains and even into Montana. Some of those stragglers of thunderstorms starting. Now, this time of year, a lightning strike can really start a fire just because it's so hot and dry out there. So we are paying attention to these conditions. Now, over the next evening hours, we're going to continue to see this weather system hit us there in central Idaho, moving northwest, pushing on into North Idaho, and even hitting there in the Magic Valley. Now, as we progress into tomorrow morning, we'll see it start to clear up and then return in the afternoon, sending some more showers there to central Idaho. Then on Sunday, we'll see a little bit more of clear conditions, but pushing in and cycling through the state, more heading east by the time we hit Sunday. So we'll see a range of weather patterns over the next couple of days. But the other main story is the heat that's just continuing well above normal over the next 10 days. When we hit that triple-digit mark, which we're likely to on Sunday, that will be the 20th day, actually the 21st day we've been over 100 degrees in Boise. So we are definitely seeing continued heat, unfortunately, here in Idaho. But hey, summer's still sticking around. We can still go swimming, hang out outside. Tomorrow's conditions are going to be nice, 96 degrees in Boise, mostly sunny. We'll have a little bit of cloud cover left over from this monsoon weather and even some precipitation, looking at 20% chance there tomorrow in Idaho City. We're looking at 20% chance as well there in Cascade. The rain might help out a little bit with that fire, but of course, any lightning could contribute to more fire starts. 60% tomorrow in Stanley with a high of 78 degrees, and then down in the Magic Valley, we're going to also see a little bit of afternoon precipitation, 20% there in Twin Falls with a high of 89 degrees. Now, over the weekend, we're going to see hot weather, 96 degrees there Saturday. Go outside, get into the lake. Definitely a good time to spend outside. 101 degrees there on Sunday. Of course, that's the day that we could see that record heat as our 21st day over 100. The first time we've ever had 21 days over 100 in Boise in a summer. So definitely seeing significant heat this summer, and we're continuing to heat up into next week.